Well, we come to 1965 then, and you just you'd formed the Small Faces originally with Jimmy Winston on keyboards, and they released What You Gonna Do About It, and it was a hit. What, number 14 or something, just after 10 weeks? 11 weeks. Okay. Right, and also it was about that time that mod really started to surface more. It was Mods. There, but it was just...
Yeah, well, we were just little street kids, really, you know. Like, the Who's image was manufactured by the managers, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
And it's not a put down, because they're marvellous, you know, but the thing is that it was manufactured as opposed to, like, the actual movement itself at the time was on the streets.
Yeah.
So what happened was, like, people, Don Arden saw, like, us.
He was your manager.
Yeah, right. And he just saw, like, a bunch of street kids that were real, as opposed to, he didn't have to manufacture nothing. He just had to give us an account of a clothes shop. We were away.
Well, how'd you get the contract with Decca? Did you present some demo to him, or did
Don Arden? No, he got hold of me, I think.
Right.
He rang us up. And
right.
I'll tell you why, because Kit Lambert came down to see us play, and he was interested. Then Who got the Horrors, right? Because we were playing the same sort of music.
Yeah.
And they come down and see us, and it was very iffy. Kit Lambert, Who, and they didn't want Kit to sign us. And then Don Arden heard about it, and he signed us. See?
Right.
Basically, what happened.
What do you feel about the Who, actually? Because you're always
Marvellous.
a bit of a fan, though. Throughout the 60s.
Marvellous band.
I always reckon your albums are really a lot fucking better.
Well, I can't say that, you know. I think they're terrific people, terrific bands, you know, but I mean, the very fact that Kenny's playing drums from tells a story.
Yeah.
You know?
But by the same token, I've read also that when you first started playing in the Small Faces, the press used to slag you off because they reckoned that you were a cheap copy. When it wasn't
right.
The actual band, you know?
It was the other.
Yeah,
no, I won't say the other way around, but
be honest, go for it.
the thing was that like we were playing off the streets as opposed to being taught and shown what to do, and they were being shown what to do to like create an image, as opposed to like that's the only music we loved, you know. Well, different thing really, you know. It's
obviously yours is more from the heart sort of thing.
I think so, yeah. You know, as I say, we didn't have no money like then. We couldn't smash guitars every night. We had no money behind us. But what we did have was like what we had ourselves. And they didn't slag us off so much as compare us.
Yeah.
And that's an unfair comparison. Because like one's off the street and one's manufactured. You can't compare it.
Yeah.
You know?
Sorry,
Pete.
Well, what about the story of how you started? I've read a lot of them, and the most common one seems to be you sold Ronnie Lady's first guitar.
That's right.
At Gresh, Tennessee, or something like that.
No, it weren't that. He sold me that.
Right.
He come in looking for a bass. I was working in the shop and I sold him his bass, you know.
Right.
And he stopped playing guitar, and I took over the payments on his guitar, and that's how I started playing guitar.
Right.
What was your first guitar? Was it a Gretsch? Because we haven't got any pictures.
Yeah, you can't find hardly any early pictures of
My mum's got them.
Oh, well, I'll have to get them.
Yeah, like,
and you use Voxes and that as well, or what?
Nah, Marshalls.
Even the old days, really, really early.
First amps I had, mate.
Because we had asking some guys out here in a band, and they saw you when they first toured, and they said the first thing they fucking noticed was how loud it was, and then everybody ran out and bought Marshalls.
That's right. Well, we had Marshalls all the time, you know. I had to find a chick to sign as a fucking so I could get it, you know what I mean? When Marshalls first came out, I bought them, you know, because I couldn't play for toffee. So it was a case of using a lot of feedback. Once again, the comparison came, you see?
Yeah.
And it's a shame because it weren't comparable. It was just, I couldn't play a guitar, Pete could.
Yeah. Oh, that brings up another point. When you read your sort of like your history of the thing, they say that they asked you, Ronnie, or I think, and Kenny asked you to join them.
Yeah.
And they wanted a guitarist, I think. They said they didn't want to sing it, and you wanted to con or something.
No, the score was this. I'd gone to a gig with them. They were called the Outcasts. And what I'd done was I jumped all over this piano and broke it and lost them their gig. So like they were sort of slung out the group. So like it was me and Kenny and Ronnie, and no one we needed a guitar player because I was basically an up front vocalist that played a bit of harmonica. And we kept asking people to join the Small Faces. No one would join a group with a name like that. Very funny, you know. What group? What's the name of it? And you go like,
Okay.
Who? So I had to play guitar because we couldn't find a guitarist at a joint. As simple as that, really.
Well, matter of circumstance.
Yeah, I'm glad now.
Oh, shit.
Now I really enjoy playing, you know.